going on, everybody? This is Drawdown, the KKK King, coming to you at 3:04 p.m. Eastern Time. It is Wednesday, the 21st of August. Post-Fed. Had a little audio clip I uploaded there for a different channel, and we'll try to be getting back more into this again very soon. The most important thing is to be talking, and to talk your talk and walk your walk. Some of these episodes may have profanity laced, and that's just how it is. Some of them may not, and that's just how it is. That's just stream of flow. Unfortunately, I don't have an editor or a filter, so whatever gets out there is what's out there, and not quite too many things that I can do. Maybe there's some AI editing or something when you say a cuss word, it bleeps it out and says hamburger or Big Mac or whatever. Even though I would not recommend eating those food choices, you could understand exactly what kind of things that are being said or discussed at that particular time. So I'm not quite too understanding of what I'm going to be talking about today. As normal, we're out for a walk. Had some health scares here the last few weeks. So things such as, severe insomnia, staying up to like 4, 5, 6 in the morning. Maybe that's due to caffeine or other choices, dietary choices, and these types of things, followed by some kidney pains and problems, which also may also be part of that dietary choice. So did a whole thing on health, not going to rehash it here. We'll do another one, a little cleaner version, a little more refined. That was beta. That was the beta version, and we can all imagine what comes out on the beta version of stop eating the goddamn cheeseburgers and get away from the fries, the milkshakes, and the Cokes. That actually sounded all right, huh? So, without further ado, we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to get back and try to have a little video there for you before the market closes. We'd like to do that. Maybe we'll start doing that again from 2 to 4. My favorite times to play is from 2 to 4. Sometimes you can get some interesting moves, sometimes not. So you got to really draw out the distinctions. Got to get the Ninja back up and running. Did sell a computer system and have to change some things over. Everything's not changed over. I haven't got logged back into the Ninja and haven't really got that template and layout back running. So hopefully we'll have that back up and going very soon. I was liking the looks of that and how that was going. So very much a part of this day-to-day. I'm trying to get some more audio in, some more video. Some different things, but everything's going to be based upon stream of consciousness, brainstorming, levels, order flows, all those types of things. We're going to try to combine everything into one. It's sort of a few jagged edges here recently. So we're going to try and get everything combined into one, and to be able to use this information very efficiently and effectively in guiding our day-to-day trades and getting some different ideas of exactly where we're going to be taking this here coming up in the future. With the days cooling down some, it is a little nicer. We are getting some more cooler days, a little cooler nights. Sun's still hot, but a little cooler air. cool down the brain, cool down the body, mind. If you got any kind of heat issues or things like that, may be easier on you. Maybe the summertime is a really bad time for thoughts, for thinking, for doing, for acting. So, may not be a bad idea unless you just have to trade, to take off like the second week of June to like either the second to third week of August. So like a 2-month break every year. Come back in, regroup, get your base hits in, get a few home runs, make some nice plays, and be done. Take that 2 months out of the year, take some vacation. If you need to, stay in, do things, take care of business, get in touch with whatever you need to get in touch with. So just some ideas of how to possibly play, but also what to look for when you are giving it your all. So just never a bad thing to take some time off. It's always a good thing to take some time off. Most people don't take enough time off when it comes to trading, and I think most people could use a couple months. Get a couple months there, and then maybe take it very light and easy around Thanksgiving to another 5 weeks in the wintertime. So I think if you really take it easy there for, the 5 weeks in the wintertime, and then you got that roughly 2 to 2.5 month lapse there in the summer, I think you're going to really get a lot of additional ways to think things through, but also to more clearly visualize and to keep yourself a little less active during some of those crazy lower movements that could be, volatile depending on the volume, especially, like I said, the holidays and the summer. So that could potentially give yourself, let's say, 3 to 3.5 months, out of the year. You're just not even, maybe keep up with it. Maybe you look at some things. But this is what I'm going to recommend for people. If you do good certain times of the year, you don't do good other times. The weather, the heat, you have heat issues. Maybe in the winter, the cold, you got cold issues, and you have better success taking some time off there. So we got about 6 minutes left. I'm going to try to push through with some more information, and then we'll take a look at exactly some of the ideas that I'm going to be focusing in on going into the fall session here. Should schools and things should be back in session. Should have more volume on the markets now. Some of those hectic, crazy moves and things of this nature may still happen, but it could take a little longer for them to play out. So keeping that in mind is always one of the most important things that you can do when looking at the year, the time of the year, the seasons, all that fun jazz, and seeing exactly how that's going to work for your favor. Obviously, you don't want to get behind the 8 ball, and you don't want to start seeing too many issues with, whether it's thought process, whether it's thermodynamics and thermal issues in your body, your mind, your brain, things changing. Maybe there's certain times of year, it's just my thoughts here, not enough people talk about conditioning and taking more time off instead of, cut down your time that you trade per day. Well, you can do that, but why not just take some of these months off and not even do anything? Maybe practice a little, hit some, balls off the tee or something like that. Keep yourself conditioned maybe a little bit. Maybe have a few little small plays or whatnot. But just some things to keep in mind moving forward here. And think it's going to be very important for maybe not some of the younger traders, but some of the older traders that are more sensitive to the weather conditions and things that we run into as we age. We got about 4 minutes left here. So, again, appreciate you joining the all-knowing drawdown mother-frickin' king today on this great, warmishly nice, cool, windish kind of day, whatever you would want to call it. I'm going to try to get one more lap in here. Maybe I won't. Maybe this will be the last one. This is still better than it has been. Still trying to get the heart rate up and try to get a little more blood flow to nourish the mind and the thought process, and to make better decisions, not only in both our, not just both, there's not two items, as many items as you want to fill in the blanks here, as many things that you want to more effectively accomplish with a calm, cool demeanor, and then start picking out the bad things, the fast foods, throw them in the trash. Throw that fast food in the trash, that caffeine. Throw that caffeine in the trash. You want to throw that caffeine in the trash with me? Any kind of junk food, cookies, cakes, pies, donuts, pizzas, burgers, fries. Maybe I've named them a few times here before, but we are now focusing on this on a day-to-day. Put away that junky grease food. Get your mind back in the game. Stop taking so many supplements. Cut out those energy drinks. Cut out those pops and colas with your high fructose corn syrups and your sugars and your ascorbic acids, your phosphoric acids, your caramel flavorings, and whatever, artificial caffeines. It's like everybody wants you to be jacked up all the time, or flat out exhausted on your face. That's the kind of foods that have been made popular, have been made in vogue. Eat this greasy pile of trash and then throw a bunch of caffeine and sugar to artificially inflate ourselves back. Yet then we crash and we do it again and cycle, and it untold health effects on all of our organs, our body, depending on our actions and our moods, those around us as well. So it really can change a lot of the dynamics just by the food choices that you are choosing to participate in on your day-to-day. So not much time left. Hopefully that was beneficial to someone out there. Got to get back on track with this here podcast. Still don't see enough people doing the iPodcast, and that's really where I like to stay. Not really concerned about numbers and figures and all of these types of things. We're not worried about that. We're not worried about the cat in the hat. But we will have a section there coming very soon with a link to all the podcasts. But I'm out of here. Gotta go. Got 10 seconds left. Is the draw down to down. King. Thank you for joining me. Thank you.